Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT and welcome back to another crypto video. So today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum and basically just recap on my Ethereum update that I made yesterday. Ethereum did create a double bottom pattern and I was hoping that it was going to break towards the upside, but it actually hasn't. We are coming back down to support, but if we do that, I mean we could potentially create a double bottom. No, wait, what did I say? It was a double bottom, I'm pretty sure. Let's go back to it very quickly just to make sure. So yeah, we created a double bottom pattern here, so we can potentially come back up and then sort of still break through, but I'll get back to that in just a second. So if we look at Bitcoin on the 45-minute chart, basically we are in this big ascending sort of wedge pattern here. We are still in this pattern, so we are still obviously heading towards the upside. So like I said in the video I made a couple of days ago, basically we've obviously just been bouncing between these sort of this support level here and this resistance level here. So basically we've obviously been coming down and then we sort of traded sort of kind of sideways, and then we come up to retest, come back down. So with Bitcoin, I am expecting us to hopefully sort of bounce back up of this support level here of $20,700, and hopefully sort of get back up towards the upside here of around $23,400. Obviously, that's just a guesstimate around this area. It'll be around this area here. Obviously I don't know what price exactly, but obviously I'm just following this pattern here. So we've obviously come down, come back up, come down, come back up. So well, hopefully we'll come back up and get around these levels here around 23,000, between 23,200 and 23,000 sort of $800 level. Obviously that's as long as we stay in this hang on, let me just get rid of that. So yeah, as long as we stay in this ascending wedge that we are in for Bitcoin, hopefully we can get up to around these levels. So hopefully if we still stay between these two levels here and here, then hopefully we can just sort of slowly move towards the upside. Like I said in my video a couple of days ago, basically it's nice for Bitcoin to sort of gradually sort of move up in price. It's not nice to get a massive pump towards the upside, because then you get a lot of selling pressure. So that's obviously what we don't want. We don't want Bitcoin's price to absolutely fall all the way down again. So hopefully we just get this gradual increase in price, and we hopefully move back towards the upside really. So this is what's happening on the 45-minute chart. Obviously we are coming back down on the RSI as well. Obviously that's why we've got this big red candle here, but I did say in my video which I made a couple of days ago, I can't quite remember where I made it, I think we were around here. Can't quite remember, but we were sort of around this area here. So I said that we're basically coming back down to support here, which we did do. So we basically come back down to support, and I'm sort of hoping that we do sort of bounce back up and head back towards the upside. So what it looks like here is that we could be creating a bearish flag pattern, but obviously we need to wait for the next candle to start on the 45-minute chart. But we will wait and see what happens there. If we head towards the 1 hourly chart, basically it's all just the same thing. Obviously we've just ticked bearish as well on the hourly chart, so obviously that's why we are heading towards the downside, but hopefully we do come back down to retest this support here of $20,700 level, and then hopefully bounce back towards the upside. But obviously we'll see what happens. Obviously if we do break down towards the downside, then we could be coming back down to around $20,200, and potentially fall back down to around $19,000. But obviously I would like to see that we just sort of stay in this ascending wedge pattern, but only time will tell. Obviously we have actually just ticked bullish on the MACD, but we've obviously just ticked bearish on the RSI, so obviously we are heading towards the downside ready for Bitcoin. If we head towards the 4 hourly chart, it's the same thing. So yeah, this is basically what I've done. So basically we are still in this ascending wedge, and we're sort of just trading between these levels here, but sort of gradually going up in price. So it's not bad for Bitcoin that we are going down. Obviously we are in the sell-off period, so obviously we've sort of pumped up, we're coming back down, hopefully retesting the support down here, and then hopefully then coming back up like we did here. So obviously came down, come up, come down, so hopefully we do start to gradually come back up and head up to around these sort of levels here, of around 23,000, sort of between, well, 23,000 and above, I'd say. Yeah, I can't really give a prediction at this price. This is just a sort of guesstimate on what I think could happen. Obviously, as long as we stay between these two lines, then we should be fine for continuation towards the upside. But obviously, if we do break down, then we could be coming back down to around $20,200. And that's basically it for Bitcoin, really. If we head towards a daily, I don't think I made a video about this, but basically Bitcoin did make a double bottom pattern here. I was kind of hoping that we were going to close above this resistance level here of $21,800, but obviously we didn't. We are heading towards the downside, but we are retesting this support down here of around $20,700. Obviously, because we are still in this ascending wedge, and we are in the wedge on the daily as well. But we, like I said, we could probably create a sort of triple bottom pattern basically. So we basically come down, come up, come down, come up, come down, and then come back up. So it's like a triple bottom pattern. So obviously we just need to basically come down and then come back up, and then sort of retest this resistance level here. If we close above it on the daily, then obviously we'll be heading towards the upside. So that's sort of really it for Bitcoin. Obviously we could be ticking bearish on the RSI as well fairly soon on the daily chart. And that would mean probably that we would be coming back down to around $21,200, which obviously would be nice, but obviously we could actually potentially be coming back down to around $19,000 to confirm support here and confirm the triple bottom pattern. But obviously the triple bottom pattern is a bullish move, so I mean it wouldn't be bad if we do play that scenario out, but obviously we'll see what happens. Obviously I will post tomorrow, and we'll sort of come back to this and sort of see how we are doing for Bitcoin, and if we are creating that pattern or not, and just see if we can obviously head back towards the upside. If we head towards Ethereum, let's obviously start with the 45-minute chart. As you can see, we have fallen out of this ascending sort of channel pattern that we are in, or were in. I did obviously think that we could be coming up and retesting around $1,300, so $1,300, and if the double bottom pattern played out, that's a mouthful. Then I thought that we could be coming up towards the upside and sort of coming up back to around $1,500. But obviously that hasn't quite played out. So yeah, we are obviously retesting the support level of $1,160, which I'm pretty sure I did mention in the previous video, in yesterday's video. Just go and check it out, just make sure I have. But obviously it's not on here now, so I can't remember if I actually said that or not, but I thought that I drew some lines here saying that if we broke out of this, we could be basically coming back down to retest this, sort of something like that. Just go and check it out and see if I did or not. I can't remember. But yeah, we are obviously retesting this support level here of $1,160. Obviously, if we do hold this support, it would be quite nice. We just need to close above it really for sort of for continuation to the upside basically. But as I said, like with Bitcoin, we could be forming a bearish flag pattern, but obviously the 45-minute chart hasn't closed yet. We're closing in about 14 minutes. So obviously once we start the new candle here, that would be our bearish flag pattern once that next candle closes as well. And then we'll see what happens from there. But obviously if we do break to the downside from that, then we could be coming back down to basically retest $1,130 for Ethereum. Obviously if we break to the upside from that, then we could be sort of coming up back up to around 1,180. So there's not a lot in it, but obviously that's just I'm just guesstimating at this moment in time. I'm just sort of predicting what's going to happen. I think I'm going too far ahead of myself basically. But yeah, that's sort of my scenario. But we are about to tick bearish on the RSI as well. Not quite sure whether MACD is. There is. So yeah, obviously we are decreasing in volume as well, but I'm hoping that we sort of stay above this support level here of $1,160, and then hopefully we sort of head back towards the upside. If we head towards the 1 hourly chart as well, obviously not much else to say. Obviously we are about to tick bearish on the RSI, so we could be coming back down a bit further, potentially to around $1,130, or to around where we did come down back here of around 1,150. So we are currently at about 1,160. We could be coming back down to about 1,150, and that's sort of it for the hourly. If we head to the 4 hourly, basically we obviously we've fallen out of this ascending wedge, and we obviously are heading towards the downside. But I'm kind of hoping that we do sort of bounce back up, but obviously it all depends on what Bitcoin does as well. So we'll see what happens with Bitcoin. and hopefully the triple bottom scenario plays out, and then that would mean that we should get a nice sort of break towards the upside. Could sort of say that we are in a bearish flag pattern here, kind of. So that's our flag. If we use that red candle here, that would be our downside potential here. So we could be coming back down to retest $1,130 and potentially come back down to around this sort of support level here of around $1,120. So that could be that sort of scenario. If we obviously break towards the upside potential could be to around $1,200. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, we might just trade sideways and then break out, or also break towards the downside. Obviously, there are two separate scenarios. Don't always think that it's always going to pump towards the upside, because obviously it won't. It could either go towards the upside or go towards the downside. You just need to sort of see what's going to happen, and if we obviously close above support and things like that, then you can sort of predict if it's going to go towards the upside. But obviously, if we break below it and close below the bearish flag, then we could be coming back down towards the downside. If we head towards the daily chart as well, as you can see, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, we created a double bottom pattern here. That is a mouthful. It's quite hard to say sometimes. But obviously this is our neckline here, and we kind of basically wanted to break towards the upside here and sort of close above this resistance level of $1,280. And then obviously we could have come up to around $1,500 if that scenario did play out. But there may be a new scenario, so we could be creating a triple bottom pattern, which could be that we come down here, come up, come back down, come up, come back down. So this is our triple bottom. So these are our three bottoms here. Then we could potentially come back up towards the upside here to retest this resistance level here, and then do what I said in yesterday's video, come up to around this level here of around $1,500. So hopefully that scenario does play out. So we could be looking at a further drop towards the downside to around $1,070 before we obviously head back towards the upside and try and break that neckline basically and break towards the upside. That's obviously what I'm looking for Ethereum. Obviously we are about to tick bearish on the daily as well. So if we do get some more selling pressure and close below the support levels here, then we could be coming back down to around $1,070. And that would mean that, well, hopefully we could be creating a triple bottom, which is a bullish move anyway. So hopefully that does play out. Make sure you go and check out yesterday's video. It is a good video as well. Obviously it's my first Ethereum update, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to just do different coins now. I think people are getting bored of me doing Bitcoin and XRP videos. I'm pretty sure I've done about 70 videos now, and I think probably 65 of them probably are all Bitcoin and XRP videos, so I'm pretty sure you're all bored of them now. If you have any recommendations of coins that you want me to sort of do a analysis on, then make sure you comment down below. I would like to get to 50. Actually, I'll start doing requests when I get to about 50 subscribers. That's a little challenge for you. If I get to 50 subscribers, then people can start commenting down below what coins they want me to do a analysis on. Obviously it won't be a very long analysis. It'll just be like I'll do a Bitcoin one and then I'll just quickly do the one that you've requested, obviously just for you to see what's sort of happening with that coin. Obviously with Bitcoin as well, we could do the same thing here. We could be creating a triple bottom. So obviously this is our if we could be coming back down here to about $19,000 and then be coming back up to try and break this neckline here, and then head towards the upside. The upside potential for this would be this green candle here. Oh, what is going on? So if we do break that neckline, we could be coming back up to around $25,000, which would be quite nice for Bitcoin. But obviously, as you can see, we could be ticking bearish soon, by tomorrow or maybe the next day. Maybe by tomorrow evening, we could be ticking bearish on the RSI, which would mean that we'd be coming back down, retesting support of $20,000 and potentially breaking back down to around $19,000 before continuation back towards the upside. Sorry, I was about to burp then. So yeah, that's it in today's video. Hopefully we are creating the triple bottom pattern, but who knows, we'll see what happens. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe, please. I've been stuck on 24 subscribers for a very long time. I'd like to gain some more. That would be quite nice, and to get some more viewers as well, and hopefully just share the love basically. But I'll see you on the next one. I'll be posting tomorrow. Peace.